Guys, I trust you're doing well. Thank you for coming back to watch my videos. My name is Mundia Catherine. In my YouTube channel, I talk about financial matters, I talk about circles, I talk about mentorship, and I also share lessons that I've learned along my journey. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. You can share, you can like, or you can comment. And in today's episode, I want us to talk about factors that you need to consider before you put your money in any investment. And number one thing that I want us to talk about is number one is the goal. Why do you want to invest? For example, if you're investing for retirement, you could be investing to buy a home, you could be investing for your children's education, or you could also be investing to be able to pursue higher education. So depending on the goal that you have, you will know maybe for how long you want to invest. Most of the investments are usually long term. So you will decide depending on how long you want to invest, or for whatever reason you want to invest, you can decide where to invest. Yeah. Number two, we talk of the returns. When you say that you want to invest, you of course you expect to get returns. You can get returns in form of dividends. Yeah. You can get returns in form of interest. Yeah. These interest can be compound interest. So whatever kind of returns you're looking at, you'll be able now to decide where to invest. For example, if you want dividends, you can invest in stocks, you can invest in circles. Yeah. When you want interest, you can invest in money market fund or in government securities, which are the treasury bills and the treasury bonds. So number three, when we talk about liquidity of an asset, what I'm referring to is how fast can you be able to sell or liquidate your asset. Yeah. For example, if you invest in the money market funds, you can be able to access your money within a very short notice. But for example, you've invested in land, it may not be easy to dispose land. Yeah. So when you're buying land, you must be aware that it can take you quite some time. Despite land having very high return in terms of capital gain, it can take you a lot of time to dispose, and you may be unable to meet, for example, an emergency. So it is good that when you're choosing an asset, choose an asset that you can easily liquidate. And if you have investing in land, make sure you have some other money, for example, in an emergency fund. Number four is the risk or your risk tolerance. Yeah. When we talk about risk tolerance, are you a risk taker or are you risk taker or risk averse? If you're risk averse, it is good that you invest in assets that, for example, you cannot lose money, or the chances of losing money are very small. For example, when we talk about money market fund or the government securities, your money is usually secure, but most of the other investments, they carry risk. Yeah. For example, even if it comes to land, like this country, you can buy land today, tomorrow you discover that you have fake documents. Yeah, investments like the stocks or the shares, the market keeps fluctuating. So if you're not a risk taker, you can be stressed when you see the stocks going up and down. Sometimes you may buy shares or stocks in a company that tomorrow you find that it's not even trading in the market, or the shares will never grow, or they do not grow. You don't get dividends. So it is good that you know how your risk appetite, but if you're a risk taker, you can be able to handle whatever risk comes your way. Number 5 thing that you need to consider is the time. For example, how long do you want to invest? If you want to invest for 1 year, if you want to invest for 3 years, 10 years, we call this the short term, the medium term, and the long term. Of course, most of the investments we make are better when they're invested long term. But if you want, for example, to invest for a short time, you can put your money in money market fund, or you can put it in the government securities. So these are the factors that you need to put into consideration before putting your money in any investment. Yeah. We say that when your investment, it is good to have a portfolio of investments. What we refer to as a portfolio, you are just diversifying your investment. For example, you have some cash in money market, some cash in stocks, some money in real estate. Yeah, you can have some money in government securities, or the TB, treasury bills and treasury bonds. So your risk, the risk is spread among many assets. So these are the factors that you need to consider before putting your money in any investment. I hope this was useful. Otherwise, you can get me on my Instagram page at mondia_kate. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys.